Hi, I'm Bill Myers, and this is another one of my video tips of the week. In this week's video tip, I'm going to show you how to make a quick travel video using video from your dash cam, your camcorder, your GoPro, your phone. It only takes a few minutes and it can make an interesting video. Let me show you a little bit of what I've created, and then I'll show you how to do the same thing. We're doing this in Vegas Movie Studio 15, which actually turns out to be a pretty nice program. So let's get it started. Okay, so you've got the idea. I've created a fast motion video of me driving through Atlanta on an early Sunday morning about 5:45 to avoid traffic. You may be thinking this is probably a boring video, and it could be to a lot of people, but to people who are interested in getting through Atlanta without fighting traffic, it might be something they want to watch. And if I upload it to YouTube, it'll probably get a few thousand views over the next year or so. Anyway, to create something like this is pretty easy. We're going to do it at Vegas Movie Studio. So the first thing we do is start a new project. There's our new project right there, and then we import the video, and we click Project, Add Media. So what you're seeing right here is the SD card from my dash cam. You see where it says SD card and DCIM and movie, and we're going to bring in 4 clips. I'll select those 4 clips and then click Open. And there's the 4 clips that I want to use. I'm going to put those on my video timeline. I'm going to put them there as separate clips, so I'm going to put the first one there. It asks me, do I want to set my project video settings to match the media? In most cases I do, so I'm going to choose yes. Now what I don't want with the clip is the background audio, so I'm just going to press the mute button on the audio track, and now that audio track is grayed out, which tells me it's not going to play. That can be boring to watch dashcam video at normal speed, so I'm going to speed it up. And the way you speed things up in Vegas Movie Studio is hold down your control key, put your mouse on the end of the clip, and you notice when you do it says time stretch, and I can just drag it over like that. It keeps the clip all intact, but it's sped it up by 400%. Now with that one clip there, I'm going to go ahead and add the other clip to the end of it, and just like before, we're going to speed it up again. I put my mouse at the end, hold down the control key until it says time stretch, and pull it over. Now because I don't want there to be a jump, I'm just going to overlay those right there by 1 second, and we're going to put the other clips in the same way. Okay, now what we've done is we've put 12 minutes of video, and we've sped it up so it only feels about 3 minutes of video. What I want to do next is I want to add some audio to this, and to add audio there are a couple places you can go. You can go to the YouTube audio library. There's free music there, and you can search by keyword. So if I wanted to search for traffic, say this is a traffic video, I can search for traffic and it shows me there are different songs for traffic, or I can search for road, and you can see there's lots of songs. And if you see a song that seems interesting, you can press play to hear it play. And then if you do find one that you like, you can click the download button to download it. This is free music that you can use in your monetized videos on YouTube. Another place that I go is to Bin Sound. And Bin Sound, you can choose music by genre. You can choose acoustic or cinematic or corporate pop or electronica. And that's where I found the music that I'm going to use. It's called Dance, and you can see it's got a picture of the highway there. So I just downloaded that onto my computer. And now that I have it, I'm going to go back in Vegas Movie Studio and click Project, and then Add Media, and I'm going to go to my download folder and download that song, and now it shows up in my project, and I put that music track right there, and it's just about the length of my video. Now there are a couple of things I want to do here. First thing I want to do is move all my video tracks over to the right just a little bit, and to do that I'm going to turn on auto ripple. And what auto ripple does, it'll move your affected tracks in sequence. So if I move one over, notice it moved all the tracks over there. I want to fade in just a little bit, and there's my fade right there. I want my fade to be about 21. I want to fade in the music the same way. That looks pretty good. And the next thing I want to do is add a title. And here's my text line right there. I can right click. I can choose Insert Generated Media. Under Generated Media, I like to use Legacy Text, and then I'll type in whatever title I want to have here. And you can see here what that text will look like. I can highlight the text. I can change the font, maybe a little bit smaller font. Let's go 48 so it fits right there. I can change the placement of that just by moving it around like this. I think I'm just going to leave it right there in the center. I can add properties, like I change the text color, and I can add effects like outline. I'm just going to leave it like it is. I'm going to make sure that this is over here. I'm going to drag this back so that the text just overlays it, and I can use my arrow key to move through it to make sure it looks like I want it. There we go. Now the only thing we haven't done is at the far end here where it stops. we want to make sure that our video lines up with our audio. So I'm just going to drag this back so the video ends just a little bit after the audio. I'm going to use a fade out and the fade out on the audio. So there we go. That only took less than 5 minutes to create this video, and you can do similar videos whether it is from your dash camera or anything else. Now that the project is complete, you want to render it to a video. And I want to make this MP4. I can make it internet 1920 by 30p. I give it a project name here, and then once I give it a name, I click render. Anyway, that's all it takes to create a fast motion video from your travel footage or from any other footage you have. Again, I used Vegas Movie Studio 15, which is a major improvement over the earlier versions of Vegas. It seems to be working really well. It renders quickly and the results look great. Thought you might be interested in knowing how to do this. I'm Bill Myers. This has been another one of my video tips of the week. You can find more like this at www.bmyers.com.